everyone, so in today's video I'm actually going to be doing my 2014 favorites for you guys. This part is actually going to be drugstore, and then a little bit later on I'm actually going to be doing the high-end stuff for you guys. So first of all, I want to give you a little update on things that are to come on my channel. This year I have decided that I'm actually going to start doing more tutorials for you guys. I really want to go back to kind of makeup 101, and the reason for that being is because I like makeup. I absolutely love makeup, but this year I'm actually trying to cut back on my expenses in makeup. I think last year I just went really crazy. Basically everything that came out I was buying, and it just got to the point it was just really crazy. I was getting one palette one week, and then the next week another palette would be released, and I was just adding on, and that's not how I want to be. I don't want to do a lot of wasteful spending in 2015, so that is one of my New Year's resolution, is to minimalize my makeup collection. So any of the palettes that you have seen that I've already purchased, I'm probably going to be doing a lot of tutorials with those this year. I'm kind of going back to the basics, so just starting out in makeup. I really think that this is your year, and I really think that this would be a great time for you to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and subscribe so you can actually get in on some of these tutorials and so forth that I'm going to be doing. Also, I'm going to be doing more product reviews for you guys as well. I feel like that's something that I kind of shied away from as well. So if there were any products that I bought last year that you would actually like me to do a review on for this year, please let me know down below in the info box, and I will be more than happy to do that for you guys. Also, as you can tell, or if you've noticed by now, that the name has changed. It is Posh Life Diaries, and it will stay that. The reason why is most of you guys already know that I do have a blog, which is poshlifediaries.com, and I just wanted to really change everything to that. Besides it being Beauty and More and Posh Life Diaries, I just went ahead and changed everything to Posh Life Diaries, and so that's going to be my name. Also, for most of you guys, if you don't know already, but I do have a P.O. box as well. I decided to get me a P.O. box this year because I just wanted to. It was one of those things that I just decided that I wanted to do, so I will have that listed down below. I'm not asking anyone to send me anything. That's not the type of person that I am or whatever, but I am going to just be leaving my P.O. box down below. I just want to. That's what I'm doing. So anyway, that will be down below too if you guys are wondering. So no, it's not my home address. I know I'll get a comment from someone saying, you really shouldn't give out your home address. It's a P.O. box, okay? So I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to discuss with you guys. I've changed on Posh Life Diaries on everything. That's Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I've changed all that stuff over. Also, to you guys that are subscribed to the blog, make sure if you have signed up to get the newsletter, make sure you guys check your spam boxes, because I've been getting a notice that a lot of it's been going into spam and it's unread. So make sure that you go into your spam box and mark it as not spam if you want to receive those updates. Or if you don't want to receive them any longer, you can also click the unsubscribe from mailing button, and it'll just let me know, and then that way I can get you taken off that mailing list. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started with the drugstore favorites. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is start out with primer. I think that it actually took me a while to think back for the longest kind of time, because I was like, what did I purchase in 2014? From drugstore to high-end. But anyway, I picked up the Baby Skin. This is the Instant Pore Eraser. Guys, I love this. I know a lot of people complained and bad-mouthed it or whatever. I love it. I think it does exactly what it says. You basically put it on and you pat it into your skin wherever you have visible pores that or whatever, and it does erase your pores pretty much. So I love this. This is definitely something I would recommend. I will say it costs, it's okay. I mean, it's a drugstore primer, guys. I don't know what you're thinking about in price range, but I think that this is an excellent price. I do think that the e.l.f. one maybe is like $3.99, and that's also a good one. These are kind of similar. It does have more of that silicone base to it, so if you like your silicone base, I happen to love silicone bases, so I would definitely recommend picking up the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. For setting sprays, I fell in love with the NYX. This is the Dewy setting spray, guys. I love this. I will pick this up forever. I think it's like L'Oreal, I want to say, that has a new setting spray out. And it's like $16. Now, I don't know about you, but $16 for a setting spray in the drugstore, I still think it's kind of high. I think this is around maybe $3 or something like that by NYX, and that's pretty much what I wanted to do. So I really don't have a need to try that one. Maybe later on if I feel like splurging, but you guys know I'm trying to save money this year, so I doubt seriously I will try that, but who knows, maybe it's something that I will try in the future. For foundations, I have 3 that I want to share with y'all. Of course, my holy grail, which is the Revlon Nearly Naked. I have it on today. My favorite foundation is nice, it's lightweight, and it has sunscreen in it. But I absolutely love this, guys. I would definitely recommend this. It's nice, it's lightweight, very comparable to the MAC Face and Body, and it's a drugstore, so you can't go wrong with that. Then the next one I got, I want to say was at the beginning of the year. Last year around this time I was on vacation. It's vacation time again, but we're doing a staycation this time. So this time, well, last year I picked up this foundation, and I like this foundation. I do think maybe I got it a shade too light, maybe. I don't wear it as much as of course as I do my Revlon Nearly Naked, guys, but I really do like this foundation. This is more of your general foundation. This is a medium to full coverage. It's very buildable, and I really do like it. So this is one that I would also give a try. What I will say about this one is this is not one that looks cakey. So I love this about it. The Revlon Nearly Naked is one of those foundations that you're going to get medium, well, light to medium coverage with this one. As this one is more medium, almost like to a full coverage foundation. Then the next one I have that I picked up, and I want to say this is more of 2015 than 14, but I'm going to go ahead and include it in this video because I got it last year. This is the CoverGirl Ultra Smooth Hair Smoothing Foundation, and they have an applicator that is crappy. But anyway, I won't get into that. I'm in the shade 857, which is Golden Tan, guys, and I really do like this foundation. Now, to me, this foundation reminds me a lot of the MAC Fix Plus, Fix Fluid. What is this I have here? The Studio Fix Fluid. This foundation reminds me a lot of that. I think the way it goes on, the color is very comparable to it. And it just reminds me a lot of that foundation. It is one of the more thicker foundations, and it just really reminds me of that one. The way that I applied this, and I think that this works the best for me when using this, is with my fingers. I apply it with my fingers, and then I will go over it with like my F80 flat top kabuki from Sigma, or either I'll use the Real Techniques brush that's also the flat top one, and then I will just and then I will just blend it into the skin. So definitely liking this. As you guys know, I have a love-hate relationship with the Fix Fluid, so I do like this one. This is one that I will wear more if there's a special occasion and I'm going out of town. This would be the foundation that I would take for me if I'm looking for something in that drugstore kind of range. So this is a good one. So if you're getting married or something and you're on a budget and you don't want to spend a lot of money, but you're looking for a good foundation, I would definitely recommend this one because this is really good. It gives you really nice coverage. It's hair smoothing, so it's going to lay flat, and it's a beautiful foundation, guys. So definitely make sure you give this a look at when you're in your drugstore. The next one next thing I'm going to talk about is concealers, actually, and I have 3 concealers, guys. Now this one I absolutely love. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and this is in the shade medium. Now this is a little light for my skin tone, but guys, if you have tried the NARS Creamy Concealer, this is the dupe for it. Basically the same exact thing. You cannot go wrong with this or either getting the NARS Creamy Concealer, but this is drugstore price, guys, so I would definitely recommend picking this one up as opposed to spending like, what is it, $23 or something like that for the NARS Creamy Concealer. So this is very comparable to that in my book. The other foundation or concealer that I tried was the True Stick Blend. This is a fixed stick. Now for me, one thing that I will say about this is I did get it 1 to 2 shades lighter than my skin because I wanted to use it for highlighting, and I actually used it today for highlighting. As you guys can see, this one is more of a pinky tone and color, but it still works pretty good on my skin as a highlight, and I really do like this one as well. I used the stick highlight for down the bridge of the nose and just highlighting a little bit above the forehead and on the chin line and so forth. I will also be doing a highlight and contour video for you guys this year as well. That will be coming up pretty soon, guys, so make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can see that if you're interested in seeing how I highlight and contour. The last, I think this is foundation concealer I have, is the one I just picked up. Now this came out a while ago, but as for me, I could not find it anywhere that I looked. This is the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I absolutely love this concealer. This one, I like it because it's creamy, and believe it or not, it's actually a dupe for the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. So that's what makes this one so good. Now, it comes with like a brush applicator. I went ahead and just snipped the brush off because I felt like I wasn't getting out all the product. But I just love this concealer, and I have it on today underneath my eyes, and I used it with the MAC highlighter pen in Light Boost, but it just sets absolutely beautiful on the skin. So this is another one of those concealers that I would definitely recommend picking up. And guys, you can get this for $2.99 at your beauty supply store. I know they have it online a little bit cheaper at some of these other stores, but by the time you pay for shipping and add on tax to that, it's a lot more. So I would definitely recommend, if you have a beauty supply store, to go and check it out and see if they have this. I looked for it for, I know, a good 6 months before I actually found it, but when I found it, guys, it's holy grail status now. So this is one that I will definitely be picking up over the rest of these concealers from now on. I mean, $2.99, you can't beat that, and it's really great quality. So, in love with that. Moving right along, for contouring, I picked up this e.l.f. Contour Blush and Bronzing Powder, and I do like this one. This is what it looks like. This is a little bit darker than the normal one that they have that a lot of people say reminds them of Orgasm and Laguna. This one is actually in the shade St. Lucia. This is actually really pretty. St. Lucia comes out, it does give me a little bit of that orangey tint, and you guys know I like more of that orangey brown kind of contour, as you guys can see here. So I do like this for drugstore. I want to say it was around about $3. The blush, I'm really not into those powdery, shimmery blushes. And you guys can see that's just a really, really pale looking pink. So that would probably make me look dead if I tried to wear it. But the bronzer or the contour powder, I absolutely do like. It does have a little bit of shimmer in it, but it's not one that's going to make it look like a bronzer as opposed to a contour. So you can definitely contour with this powder. And that's one thing that I like about it. Anytime you can buy a product and you can use it for two things, I definitely think it's worth your money. Okay guys, so next thing I'm going to talk about is actually going to be blush. Now for blush, I'm really particular about my blushes. You guys know I have a lot of high-end blushes, and I know a lot of you realize that I tend to evolve around more high-end products. That's just my preference, but I do love drugstore products as well, guys. But most of the time, I do tend to go for the more high-end things. But Miliani makes excellent blushes, and this is one that I would say that I wore like all the time during the summer. This is in Bellissimo Bronze, guys, and I love this color. If you are someone that's looking for that nice peachy kind of glow, this is the color to go with. I also know that the special or the limited edition blushes that they had that had the little rose in them is starting to circle back around as well, so I will definitely be on the hunt to find those. Even though I said I was doing the whole minimalist thing with makeup and so forth, I am going to be picking some of those up because that's been on my wish list or to get list for a while. So I will definitely be giving those a look at. For mascara, I have loved this year, last year, the L'Oreal. This is the Telescopic Carbon Black. Love this, guys. I have it on today. And I've also been loving the Voluminous Miss Magna. Now I want to say that the Carbon Black L'Oreal, you know guys, you know this is Holy Grail. It would always be Holy Grail. It'll be in every single yearly end favorites video until they come up with something as good as this. I love it. This little wand does so much for your lashes. It's unbelievable. It just lengthens them. It separates them. This is heaven sent for someone that has sparse lashes. So definitely love this. And then with the Voluminous Miss Magna, I do like this. I think it's because of the brush, the way that the brush is. It's like a little Christmas tree. It gets small at the top and it's bigger down at the bottom, but I do love the way that this works on my lashes. I like the mix of the formula. It's not too thick, it's not too watery, it's just perfect, and it does coat every single lash, which I absolutely love. Next thing is Jordana. This is the liquid pencil eyeliner, guys, and you know I love this. I discovered this, I want to say around the summer, but it's just that really creamy pen, almost like a, what is it they call it, a kohl pencil. I absolutely love this. You put it on, it sets, it doesn't move, it's not going to smudge or anything else. I absolutely love this. You have to rub pretty good, your hand pretty hard after this stuff sets. So I absolutely love this. You can, it's just amazing. It's more of that, it dries to be like a matte, because it's a pencil, of course, but I just love it. It's just so smooth and so creamy, and it's just perfection in my book. So definitely recommend picking this up if you're looking for a good liner. I don't know if they make it in different colors or not, but if they do, I'm definitely going to be picking some of these up as well. The whole minimalist thing is kind of going out the window, right? But I am going to be picking some of these up as well if they make it in different colors, because I think that you can never go wrong with a good brown, a gray, and a black. So just keep that in mind. Also for brows, I do still love my Definer Brow by Maybelline New York. I happen to pick up some brow pencils from Jordana as well, which I cannot find anywhere. So I'm thinking maybe I stuck them in my travel makeup bag, but I absolutely love this. It's right here where I swatched it at, but I love this. It works perfectly with my brows and I don't have any complaints with it. At one time I did hear it was going to be discontinued. To me, it's kind of a little bit more on the price end, I think, for a pencil, especially when you can get the Jordana ones that I think are like $1.99, $2.99 at the most, but this is still a really good pencil when you can find it. Okay. For gel liner, I love the L'Oreal Infallible Gel Eyeliner. This is the 24-hour Infallible, guys. This is really great. It's nice, it's smooth, it's creamy, and I would compare it with any high-end gel liner that I used. It gives you a nice black line, and I tend to use it with my E11 brush. At least I think it's the E11 by Sigma, and it just gives you a really nice, precise line, and you can do a little wing with it or whatever. This is what the brush looks like. It's just a really small, fine tip brush, but I absolutely love these two together, you guys. Also, I have my Sigma link down below if you guys are interested in getting some of the brushes from Sigma. Absolutely love them. They also give you a free gift if you happen to purchase over $30 worth of merchandise, so keep that in mind as well. But this is an excellent brush if you're someone that's starting out in makeup and you don't know really how to apply gel liner. I would definitely recommend picking this up. I'm going to be doing tutorials with this, showing you guys how to use it, as well as how to apply gel liner with an angle brush as well. So if you're looking for something, I would definitely recommend going with these two to start you out with. Then I was in love with NYX for 2014. I think NYX was one of those brands that just kept coming out with excellent products. So the first thing I'm going to talk about are just the NYX. These are the butter glosses. At least I think these came out last year. I have so many of these. It's not even funny. I probably have every single one they ever came out with. The one that I'm swatching right now is in the color Ginger Snap, which is this really, really dark one here. Like I said, I love all of these, especially the browns. They are just to die for. They're absolutely beautiful. They smell so yummy to eat. So guys, definitely love my NYX butter glosses. They have really nice color payoff as well. So if you're looking for something with a lot of color payoff, you can't go wrong with this girl. Okay, the next thing I loved by NYX was the Soft Matte Lip Creams. Now, these were also really good, guys. And I want to say these had been out for a while. I'm really not sure exactly how long. This reminds me of one of my MAC colors that I actually have. I think it's Velvet Teddy, this color reminds me of. This one is in the color Abu Dhabi, but this one looks a lot like Velvet Teddy to me. Or what is that? Cream in Your Cup. I think that color they've been calling it, or something like that. Cream in Your Cup or coffee, I don't know, but it looks really similar. So that's a really pretty color there. And then I also have another soft matte lip cream, which I love. This one is thebomb.com. This one is in Transylvania, and this is so pretty. No matter what skin color you have, this Transylvania color just is, it's everything. This color is life. It's a nice dark kind of berry color. It almost looks like a burgundy or a red, but it is absolutely beautiful, guys. Absolutely love these by NYX. Now for makeup remover to take all this junk off your face at night, I have been loving the Sonia Kashuk makeup remover. I definitely would recommend, if you can find the one that has the big bottle and the little travel bottle, to get it packaged like that. I just think it's just so travel friendly, and it just makes the perfect way to use less. For some reason, when I have a really huge container of makeup remover, I knock it over. But if you get the little teeny jar, you can always refill this or whatever, and I just like doing that. So this is what I've been using at night to take off my makeup, and I absolutely love it. And last but not least, I discovered another lipstick, but I want to say this was more in 2015. I want to say I discovered it this year as opposed to last year, but I'm still going to go ahead and include it in this video. This is the Revlon. This is one of the Revlon Ultra HD lipsticks, and I have it on today, guys. I'm going to zoom you in. Look at those lips. Right, this color is in SnapDragon, and I love it. It is the perfect brown. It's like a brownie red color, and I love it. They are so creamy on the lips. Love these, you guys. The only thing I will say, the packaging on it looks really cheap. You're going to be getting a lot of your product on the cap of it here, but other than that, and they made them, the tip of them, I think they made them a little differently. I want to say with the tip, what they actually done was they made it more angled like this, so it already had that nice precise angle in it, as opposed to just being like your regular lipsticks with a point. They made it more like that. But anyway, I absolutely love this lipstick. It is such a beautiful color. Let me go ahead and swatch on the hand for you guys. These are so creamy, guys. You really have to be careful with them that you don't break them, because they're so creamy and buttery. But that's what it looks like. Now, I was actually surprised. This is what I thought that the Jaclyn Hill color was going to look like, but I was completely wrong. I was kind of looking for that kind of brownie red color, and I feel that this lipstick just nailed it. You know, if it had been matte, it would have just really been over the top. But for one that is a little bit glossy, it gives off a nice gloss to keep your lips nice and moisturized. So I really do like that. And it's this color right here, which is SnapDragon. They also have another color, guys, that is also really, really pretty that I would suggest as well. I don't know if I have it out or not. Let me see if I got it out real quick. I don't think I have it out. But anyway, they also have another kind of berry pink color that is absolutely beautiful. This one is an $8.99. I don't... Hold on. I don't see it. I'm sorry, guys. I don't see it. I know I'm kind of like... I'll link it down below if I can find it, so you guys can definitely go and check that out as well. They are starting to, if they're in my drugstore, usually they have popped up pretty much everywhere by now. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thumbs up. Of course, if you like the video, you like what you saw, don't forget to subscribe. I have a lot of different videos coming for you guys this year. Like I said, I'm going to be doing more tutorials and everything. If you haven't already, don't forget to go over to my blog, which is poshlifediaries.com, and sign up there. Over there, I do a lot of makeup post reviews, lifestyle, fashion, everything, and I'm more freestyled over there, so you might hear some cussing over there, but that's okay. And thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.